Welcome everybody this afternoon to our PM Forum webinar on personal branding for leaders in professional services. My name is Chelsea Jarvis. I am Head of Digital and Creative at Bidwells. We are very lucky to be joined by Beatrice Ronchetti, personal branding expert who will be presenting to us today.
So, I'm here today to chat to you about personal branding and how to build a profitable personal brand. What is a personal brand? Most of you will have heard the term personal brand, otherwise you wouldn't be here. One of the most popular definitions is what people say when you're not in the room. But really, a personal brand, all a personal brand is your reputation, right? It's the information that is out there about you. The problem with this definition, what people say when you're not in the room, is that if people don't know you exist, if the right people don't know you exist, they're not going to mention your name when you're not in the room. And so what makes a winning personal brand, one that really works for you, is number one, visible. You need to be visible, not to everyone. We don't need to be everywhere. We don't need to become famous, or we don't need to become influencers. We just need to be visible to the people that give out the opportunities that we want. Okay, so what we're going to go through today is a very simple 5-step framework. This is what's behind the work that I did with that person at the beginning that was able to generate that pipeline. So it's very simple steps, but we're going to go through these. So the first one is beliefs. Okay, so the B. This one is something that was added on later after I developed the original CLEAR framework. And this is interesting because the more I worked with people, regardless of how experienced they were, and some were incredibly experienced and successful, mindset can play a big role when it comes to personal branding. There can be a real element of discomfort that comes with putting yourself in the spotlight, going for the panel, doing the talk, sharing on LinkedIn. And sometimes this is disguised as, oh, I don't have the time. I'm not really a social media person. Oh, I don't think this is really important. But sometimes there is a mindset shift that needs to happen. So I just want to put that on your radar so you're aware of it. So I would love for everyone to have a little go at this task. So what we're doing here is we're starting to tease out what I would call your positioning. We're starting to get a little bit clearer around what you do, what are the challenges that you focus on, so that whole pain point goal situation that we were looking at, and what is the impact. So this is the bottom of the iceberg. What does your client get because of your work?
So the first one, Beatrice, is how active do you need to be on LinkedIn? So for example, is there an ideal number of posts that people should be looking to generate in a week?
That's a very good question. I get this a lot. So I'll share a little piece of data with you. LinkedIn says that only 1% of users, and we've got over 1 billion users, only 1% of users is regularly active on LinkedIn. By regularly active, they mean they post weekly. That is mental because it means that there's lots of users, lots of consumers or lurkers, however we want to call them, but not many people are active. So my suggestion would be, at the very least, try and be active weekly. If you can get it up to 3 times a week, that is fantastic. But if you're starting from scratch, you want to build up to that. So if you're posting once a week, that's 4 posts a month. So that should be manageable. But you do want to make sure that you are visible. Thanks so much for having me, and thanks everyone for